Hello, I will be presenting a short presentation on the novel There by Time Orange. This is a book about a robbery of a powwow and the perspectives of urban Indians. This presentation will discuss some of the motifs that were displayed that help support the characters throughout this novel, and that are things that you would see pretty often as the reader. These three motifs are spiders, spiderwebs, train stations, and mirrors. Motifs are an essential part of this novel as it provides support to not only the characters, but the plot, theme, and focus as well. My first motif is spiderwebs. Spiderwebs represent a home, but also represent a trap. Now, some of these characters can relate to the spiderweb. For example, Jackie Redfeather with addiction. Addiction could feel like a home to her and feel like the only way that she feels safe, yet obviously it's a trap. And another example is, Orville Redfeather, and how becoming a dancer would be closer to home and, feel closer to your ancestry, yet obviously led to him being shot at a powwow, so that was also a trap. Spiderwebs are not only a home or a trap, but there can be a home and a trap. I mean, it's double-sided, it's a dialectic. It's like, and sometimes even it can be both, but it only looks like one, and I think every single character experienced some form of combination of these. My second motif is about bus stations. Bus stations represent a state between two locations, a limbo. They are also are frequently in the story. Throughout the novel, identity is a common theme, and especially trying to find their identity. An example of this is when Edwin Black is on the bus, and he can't decide whether he's too Indian for the white people or too white for the Indian people, as if there was only two paths you could go to and you could not be in between, or else you would not be accepted. Mirrors is the last motif that I find prevalent. Mirrors show that the internal state, your soul, your personality, can speak a lot more about you than your external state. And in this book, it shows you that sometimes you can see yourself in a mirror and feel a different way. And it's not about whether you can change the external body, but whether you can change your mindset about it. For example, when Tony Loman looks in the mirror and all he sees is the drill, he puts on a regalia and he sees a dancer. He doesn't change his physical body, he doesn't get rid of the drone, but he changes his mindset about it. Mirrors are so important to this novel because of how much it relates to identity. The way the characters see themselves and the way that they feel they cannot be changed is a dangerous mindset. It risks only being stuck in a self-destructive environment. In conclusion, motifs are an essential part of this novel. There's only so much you can explain with English words, but with symbols and maybe a visual sense, people can interpret it in different ways and maybe find their own personal deeper sense. And it might not be the same, but it draws the reader in. They add so much to the story in a literary sense. I mean, these motifs, they give so much room for interpretation and individuality. Thank you.